pulled into Mayfield. It's been 8 months since the tornado. So the first thing we did, we went downtown, and just to kind of get a feel for what had happened here.
In places, it's almost like it was just yesterday. The street lights were still hanging and bent, and there's just piles of bricks. And
what was real interesting is one of the things that we saw was safe rooms, and some of the buildings that had these heavily fortified structures inside of them were the only things left of a destroyed building that was massive. To see that amount of damage to a community was just unfathomable.
But to go down there and just to see this devastation, they lost a lot. Some of them lost everything, some of them lost people, friends.
So the thing that I think made me the most sad was they had a 100-year-old courthouse, and they had just recently started tearing it the rest of the way down. The rest of the downtown buildings, there wasn't a whole lot left. What was left, all the windows were gone. So they're a long way from getting back to normal in Mayfield.
they have nothing downtown Mayfield.
While we were down there, we worked with Samaritan's Purse.
The organization itself is phenomenal.
They have a great plan. They're well stocked with tools and supplies.
Interesting when we got there to see that I had overpacked it, that they had provided pretty much everything.
They have a good situation set up as far as sleeping arrangements. Had a shower trailer that was very nice and set up outside for us to use, and they try to take care of their people. And sometimes you get to meet the people that you're working on their home, and that's always special to hear their story and what they've been through.
All the little stories that are being told between the people who were affected by the tornado. Then you've got the people from Samaritan's Purse, and you've got volunteers coming in from literally all over the country. And they've all got their stories.
We had a neighbor lady that lived a couple lots over. She came over one day and asked us, she goes, "Could you come over and do a couple things for me outside my house?" And I was like, "Sure, I'll be over in a few minutes and we'll take a look at it and see what we can do." I think why God really called us over there was her husband had been a minister for years. He used to do the work around the house and couldn't do that anymore. And so she goes, "I don't have anybody to do this. And I've never had to deal with the things I'm dealing with in life." And so we were able to just listen for a while and talk, and just felt at that moment the Lord saying that work over there is not important right now.
I would just recommend everybody do this once. It is just amazing to be with like-minded people and just be working as a team to bring a really big plan into fruition and changing people's lives.
If you've never been on one, or if you've thought about it but didn't feel like you had anything to offer, don't let Satan tell you that, because every one of us has something to offer.
If you feel that nudge from God, don't deny it.
Because the honest truth is, at any given moment, this could happen to any one of us. It may not be a tornado, but it could be any kind of a devastation in our lives. So it's just good to know that you have good Christian people around you, good friends, and even organizations like Samaritan Purse that just step in and just help people recover from these things.
You know, if you don't think you can do anything, they have a list of what you can do, and so they kind of put you into scenarios where you're able to help, so you're not left with, lifting heavy bags of concrete if you're physically not able, but you could put up some trim, or you can paint, or you can clean. It's so many things need done, and there's so much opportunity that don't think that, oh, they're building a house, I can't do that. Well, yeah, you can. Again, all they need is you.